Sometimes it's hard to believe that my boys have children of their own. Wally's a successful attorney, and he lives just next door with his wife, Mary Ellen, and their daughter, Kelly, and another one on the way. After the Beavers' marriage broke up, he moved back home with his sons, Kip and Oliver. So we're all together again, helping a new generation face the trials and adventures of growing up. And that's what our series has always been about.
Ollie, watch this. That's pretty neat, Duffy.
Oliver, write it with your mouth, erase it with your tongue. Mrs. Cleaver, what a pleasant surprise.
Well, how nice to see you, Mr. Bloomgarten. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Oliver has a dental appointment.
Oh, you think he'll make it back for the spelling test this afternoon?
Probably not, but you can go ahead and give it anyways.
He'll be back, and he'll study his words in the waiting room. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, same here, Mrs. Cleaver. It seems like teachers never get to see parents except when there's a dental appointment or when one of the boys brings a questionable magazine to school.
When my boys were in school, we always had their teachers over for dinner.
See, I don't think I've been invited to a student's home for dinner since, well, it was at your place. I remember a pot roast and those great little boiled potatoes.
Well, then it's high time we did it again. How about Thursday at 6?
Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love to.
Good afternoon, Mary Ellen. May I come in?
Well, Eddie, Wally's not at home.
That's okay. I wanted to talk to you anyway. And I must say, you certainly do look fetching, despite the fact that you're big enough to crack a bus bench.
What do you want, Eddie?
Well, Gert's birthday is coming up, and she's already turning on a waterworks, saying how I always buy her something that I want instead of what she wants.
Like that riding mower?
I always got so tired pushing the old mower, she never had enough energy left to wax my truck.
You're breaking my heart, Eddie. So what do you want from me?
Look, Mary Ellen, you're my favorite best friend's wife. Well, I tell that to Lumpy's wife, too, but I don't mean it. Yeah. And I need some girly advice. So you're elected to help pick out a present for Gert.
Eddie, I have never been in a transmission shop in my life.
Hi, Mary Ellen. Eddie. Transmission shop? Gert's birthday again?
Yeah. Eddie wants me to help him pick out a present. Look, I would, but I don't want to. Beaver, why don't you help him?
How could he help? If he knew what a woman wanted, he'd still be married.
Knock it off, Eddie.
Talk all you want, Eddie. At least when I was married, my wife and I bought plots in the same cemetery.
She'll probably toss you out of there, too.
Okay. I'll go shopping with you, but only for poor Gert's sake.
Great. I'll pick you up in the morning. Don't make a fuss. Scrambled eggs would be fine. Hey, it's 4:30. Who do you think you are, Hugh Hefner?
Hey, Dad, can you come home? I'm late for my date with Heather.
Well, I think the robe's fine, but I'd definitely change the slippers.
Oh, come on, Dad. I gotta take a shower. And Ollie's hiding in the clothes hamper again.
Oliver, are you in there?
No.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Dad, he's talking to a hamper.
Shut up, kid.
I know how to get him out. Just toss your socks in there.
Look, Ollie, besides mildew, what's your problem?
Dad, your mother did a terrible thing today. She invited my teacher over for dinner. Here, at my house, where I live.
You know, I've been in the same situation you're in right now.
Really? How'd you fit in here?
I mean, your grandmother used to invite my teachers over all the time.
Oh, come on, Dad. Quit reasoning with the little goof. Just dump him out on his head.
Yeah.
Forget it. I'll just hop on my bike and ride to a car wash.
Look, Oliver, I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. You're going to have dinner with Mr. Bloomgarden, and you're going to like it.
No, not never.
I'll give you $5.
Deal.
Mr. Bloomgarden, I'm so glad you could come.
Please, call me Ronald.
And I'm June.
Bye, Ollie. Good luck with Yeller.
Hello, Kelly. Something wrong?
No, I just never seen a teacher out of uniform.
I thought this wine might be nice with dinner. It's from the Loire Valley, my favorite part of France.
Oh, thank you so much, Ronald.
Grandma, that's not Ronald. It's Mr. Bloomgarden.
Oh, that's all right, Oliver. I'm off duty now.
Oh. Okay, let's go sit down, Ronald.
So, anybody know the score of the game today? Yes, Oliver?
Was it 5-3?
Oliver, if you're just going to guess, don't bother to raise your hand. Right, Mr. Bloomgarden?
Right, Theodore.
This wine is wonderful, Ronald.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I first experienced this wine on the Orient Express, traveling from Istanbul to Paris. However, this particular bottle came from the mini market at the gas station down the street.
Late. What did I miss? So far, old Mr. Bloomgarden's done everything like a normal person. Except when he dropped a little tomato, he kicked it under Grandma's chair. Too bad I missed that. But I bet Spencer a buck that I could get a picture of him chewing with his mouth open.
And last summer, I took the Siberian Express.
So you really prefer traveling by train to flying?
Oh, yes. It's much more scenic. And it's not as dangerous if you walk out on a bad movie.
This is the best! I got spaghetti hanging on his chin and everything. We better go. Maybe they saw us. You go. I bet Spencer another buck that Bloomgarden straightens his shorts when he stands up. Guess I'll stick around for that. So, how late did Bloomgarden stay? Forever. 8 o'clock at least. Boy, talk about wearing out your welcome. Yeah, but I don't have to worry no more. Because stepping for every day at school, I will never have to see the guy again.
Hi, kid.
Schallert.
You're dead, Cleaver.
What do you think?
You're gonna have a teacher for a grandfather.
How about a banana split?
Mary Ellen? Mary Ellen?
Thanks again. You were a great help. Wally, she's useless. All she wanted to do was shop in fancy stores. I mean, what has she got against used shoes anyway?
You were going to buy poor Gert used shoes?
Yeah, they disinfect them.
Eddie, this time was supposed to be different. You were going to buy her something nice to show how much you love her, remember?
The way to show a woman that you care is by looking good for her. How do you like this new jacket I bought this afternoon?
Eddie, you're amazing.
Yeah, thanks. You know, maybe I'll get your mom to help me. She still dresses pretty good, considering what your old man left her.
Eddie, now you've gone too far. I'm going to have to hurt you.
Hey, touchy, touchy. You know, you've been bent all out of shape ever since your mom and old Bloomgarden became an item.
How did you hear about that?
It's the talk of the pool hall.
You mean they're talking about my mother down at the pool hall?
Well, I am. Why is she going out with such a loser? She might as well stay home with a beaver.
In less than a minute, you've insulted my wife, my mother, and my brother.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that I happen to think your mom could do better than old Choo-Choo Charlie.
You just don't like Bloomgarden because he made you spend most of the 4th grade in the cloakroom.
Hey, that wasn't so bad. You'd be surprised how much change kids leave in their coat pockets.
What'd you get, Spencer?
A B.
You get another D minus? No, a C. I studied. What'd you get, Ollie? Oh, a D. Hey, that's pretty good. Without a minus or nothing? Oh, a C. Hey, give us that. You fibber. You got an A. An A? So what? Maybe I got smart all of a sudden. Yeah, smart enough to be the teacher's pet. I'm not the teacher's pet. He is a cat. Ready to go, Ollie?
Hey, Kelly, look at Ollie's paper. He got an A.
Were you sitting next to Yashimoto again?
You just got it because old Bloomgarden's going to be your new grandpa. Yeah, Kelly, and next year you'll be getting all A's.
I don't want Mr. Bloomgarden for a grandfather. I don't even want him for a teacher.
Face it, your grandmother and Bloomgarden are going steady.
What's next? Your dad, Miss Janet, the bus driver? Wait, you guys gotta help me.
Hey, what can we do? As long as he likes your grandma, you're stuck with him.
Of course, you could make him not like your grandma. Yeah. How? Simple. You tell Bloomgarden her biggest, terriblest, darkest secret. He'll hate her and stop coming around. Grandma will get back to normal. We'll be your friends again. And everybody's happy. I don't think my grandma has a darkest, terriblest secret. Then make one up. Mr. Bloomgarden, can I talk to you?
Well, Oliver, yeah, sure. What's the matter?
Well, I just wanted to apologize again for spitting corn on your neck last night.
Oh, I understand. Pepperoni pizza's a hard thing to say. Well, I'll see you this evening.
Oh, Mr. Bloomgarden, I'm so glad you're coming over again. Because seeing you kind of takes Grandma's mind off, well, you know, her problem.
No, I don't know, Oliver. What problem?
I'm not supposed to tell no one, but since you and Grandma are pals and all, she's what my dad calls a repulsive gambler.
You mean compulsive?
No, she just can't stop.
Oliver, are you sure about this?
Oh, yeah, it's so bad. Once I asked for some chips in my lunch, and she gave me the Benton kind.
Well, thank you, Oliver. And you can be sure I'll treat this with the strictest confidence.
Oh, and try not to tell no one either.
Mom! Hey, Mom!
I'm in here, Wally.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, darling.
Hey, listen, I just came by to warn you about Eddie.
You should have done that 30 years ago.
Well, anyway, I think he's going to call you and ask you to help him pick out a birthday present for Gert.
You're too late. He's already been here. I was pulling out of the driveway, and he said if I didn't help him pick out a gift, he was going to throw Freddie under my wheels.
Oh, I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
Oh, it's okay. I went shopping by myself, and I found the perfect gift for poor Gert.
Oh, well, that was nice of you.
Well, I've always been fond of Freddie. Say, would you be a doll and go over and take it to them?
Sure.
Oh, great. Hello, Oliver.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
It's a very stylish, inexpensive necklace, and I think Eddie will approve.
Especially the inexpensive part.
Hi, young lady. Is your mother at home?
No, I gave her $5 and sent her to the movies.
Good.
Come on in.
I brought some slides to show you. My train trip through the Swiss Alps.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to see them. Well, that's odd. I don't remember leaving these out.
Well, I think you're really going to enjoy these. This train goes right through the Milwaukee Teachers Convention. Sorry, I must have brought the wrong tray. Well, what should we do now?
So, let's play cards.
I'm not sure we should play cards.
Oh, come on, Ronald. I'm feeling lucky.
Well, you handle those cards like a champ.
Yes. Ward always said that I work the pasteboards like a riverboat gambler.
I'll say.
Shall I get some chips?
No chips.
Gin rummy. Penny a point just to make it interesting? Oh, I'm sorry. Shortcut.
I don't think we should play cards.
Well, if you'd rather not. Backgammon.
June, I think we should talk. Do we agree that the first step in solving a problem is to admit that it exists?
Well, I don't understand. But yes, I do agree.
June, there are lots of people in this world for whom gambling is a disease.
Oh, Ronald, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize, please.
What about professional help?
That's a good idea. I think you should get it.
Me? We're talking about you.
Darn it, June. Don't try to hide it from me. I've traveled around the world. I've seen pain.
Ronald, what in the devil are you talking about?
I know about your gambling problem. Oliver's told me everything.
Oh, he has he?
Duffy, you better wash that thing before your mom sees it. Hi, Grandma.
Pick a card, Oliver.
What for, Grandma?
Oh, see how many weeks punishment you get for telling that awful lie to Mr. Bloomgarten?
Gee, I wish I could, Grandma. But I promised Dad I'd never gamble.
Well, seeing as I love gambling so much, I'll pick it for you. 4 weeks. Was it worth it, Oliver? Now, why would you do a thing like that?
I don't know. I guess because everyone said having a teacher for a grandpa would be the worstest thing in the world.
Who said Mr. Bloomgarten was going to be your grandpa?
All the kids at school. The same ones that said they wouldn't be my friends no more.
Oliver, sit down here. Mr. Bloomgarten and I are not getting married. But even if we were, it wouldn't make any difference what he did for a living. See, I have a perfect right to marry anyone I choose.
You mean you could even marry that guy in a circus with 3 arms?
If I wanted to, yes. But the important point here is you should never lie about anything that's as important as somebody's reputation. Now, you just think about it. How would you feel if somebody made up stories about you?
No, I never like it when they do. But 4 whole weeks.
Double or nothing.
I guess I'll stick.
Oliver, I've been waiting out in the car for you. What are you doing?
Mr. Bloomgarten asked for some volunteers to clean the desks, and I figured I owed him.
Oliver, you'll find that if you use small, circular strokes, that'll go a whole lot faster.
Gee, this works better, Dad. Do you ever get old enough so dumb things stop coming out of your mouth?
Well, son, no. But they just don't come out quite as often.
You know, I didn't know what a horrible thing I did until Eddie Haskell heard about it and then took me out for a soda.
I think you've had enough punishment. Why don't you give me the scraper and I'll start in the gum?
Hey, you did that pretty good, Dad.
It's like swimming. Once you learn, you never forget.
And before he left, he even gave me a little kiss.
Well, I guess Oliver didn't take it too badly then, huh?
I met Ron Bloomgarten.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Cleavers.
Hi, Eddie.
I just dropped by to thank you for your very tasteful gift selection.
Did Gert like it?
She couldn't keep her paws off me.
Well, see what a difference it makes when you put a little thought into a gift?
Well, you've certainly shown me that there's no substitute for consideration. Here.
What's this?
Well, it's some money and a list of friends and relatives I have to buy Christmas presents for. I knew you'd want to get an early start.
Eddie!
Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. You're on the list. Oh, and save the receipts. Bye.